Mike Farmilo knows a thing or two about good red wine. The former Penfolds Chief Red winemaker has over 40 years industry experience and has twice been awarded the prestigious Jimmy Watson Trophy. During his time at Penfolds, Farmilo produced Penfolds Grange, St. Henri, Bin 707, Bin 389 among others. This year, he has turned his focus to Altero, a new range of Mediterranean-influenced wines including Sangiovese, Montepulciano, Tempranillo and Nero. The grapes for the range have been grown at Vicky and Pat Vesarelli's Currency Creek Vineyard, a site Farmilo believes has the best conditions to grow the finest alternative varietals in South Australia. These wines show the character and style of their home countries. They have bright fruit characters with minimal oak, and are made to be enjoyed fresh, Farmilo says. The Floru Peninsula is surrounded by water, with the Southern Ocean on one side and the Gulf St. Vincent on the other, so it's the Australian region with the closest climate to the Mediterranean. To celebrate the new range, we asked Farmilo to reveal the biggest mistakes people make when it comes to red wine. Here's what he had to say: opening a bottle and drinking the wine right away. Most wines will benefit from opening an hour or so before serving. A decanter, or even a glass jug, will allow the wine to open up and liberate the beautiful aromas and flavors in the glass. Not chilling your reds. One of the most common wine mistakes in Australia, especially in summer, is to drink red wine too warm, which makes the wine lose its finesse and freshness. The ideal serving temperature for red wines varies between 14°C and 18°C, with light to medium-bodied reds like Italian Montepulciano and Nero to be enjoyed on the cooler spectrum, and Shiraz and Cabernet Sauvignon on the warmer spectrum. So pop your bottle of red in the fridge for 20 minutes before drinking it. Only cellar certain wines. Not all wines are made to cellar. Follow the advice on the back label and tasting notes. If you are going to cellar wine, make sure your storage is dark, free of temperature fluctuations and vibration. It pays to cellar a dozen of the same wine and open a bottle every now and again, just to see how it's tracking. Don't leave the wine too long and risk spoiling it. Leaving a bottle open for too long. Most young wines, i.e. 2018 vintage, will be high in acidity and tannin and will evolve for a couple of days after opening. Sometimes it's interesting to see how the wine changes over a day or two after opening, but don't keep the wine for too long, no more than 4 days, as oxidation will dull those beautiful, fresh primary aromas and flavors. Forgetting to match wine with food when cooking. When it comes to cooking, it's always a safe bet to match the style, variety of wine with food from its region of origin. For example, Spanish Tempranillo with paella or roast lamb, Italian Sangiovese with bistecca fiorentina, Montepulciano with a hearty pasta sauce full of tomatoes and garlic, Nero with seared tuna and a fresh salad with olives. In the Mediterranean, these wines have been matched with the local cuisine for thousands of years, so really, you can't go wrong. Red wines make a wonderful flavorsome addition to sauces and slow-cooked meals, adding deep red color and delicious savory characters. Splash a glass into the pan and have another one whilst you're cooking. Despite all this, ignore the rules. Drink the wines you enjoy. Some wines are fresh and fruity and made to be drunk young, others are made with more structure, firmer tannins and acidity, and these wines will benefit from cellaring time, allowing them to show at their best. Choose the style that suits your personal preference or occasion. Read the back label or research the winery's website for cellaring and serving advice. Altero wines are exclusively available through Cellar Masters from $14.99 a bottle. See the range here. The publisher of Business Insider has affiliate partnerships, so we may get a share of the revenue from your purchase. Site highlights each day to your inbox. Follow Business Insider Australia on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram.